Hello, 11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. We are here on Monday Night Raw, on the road to Unforgiven. We've got a huge night ahead of us tonight, folks, on the road to Unforgiven. We are about to find out who's going to challenge Bronson Reed for the United States Championship in just a little under 2 weeks' time. In just a little under 3 weeks. I was worrying myself there, honestly. As here comes Johnny Gargano to the ring. Gargano makes his way to the ring tonight. The Rebel Heart is here. He was moments away from becoming Johnny Grand Slam at Night of Champions a few weeks ago, when this man would cost him that match by pulling him off the apron and dropping him with a skull-crushing finale. The man Gargano led to no longer being the Raw General Manager. Here comes The Miz to the ring. Miz making his way down to the ring, ready for action tonight. The self-proclaimed Hollywood A-lister. So, The Miz makes his way to the ring. He is the second man in this matchup tonight, out of 6. Like I said, remember the winner of this matchup goes to Unforgiven to challenge Bronson Reed for the gold. Here comes the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens making his way down the ring. Kevin Owens makes his way down to the ring. The prize fighter is here. Kevin Owens, a former U.S. champion in his own right. But now here comes the Almighty to the ring. Another former United States champion. Here comes Bobby Lashley to the ring. The Almighty making his way down to the ring tonight, ready for action. Bobby Lashley making his way down to the ring. As I said, a former United States champion, former Raw Tag Team champion. So Lashley's made his way to the ring. The Almighty is here. And out next, it's time to bring the Grayson Waller effect to Monday nights. The Dynamite from Down Under, Grayson Waller, making his way down to the ring. He had a hell of a match with Edge last week and a hell of a match with the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Grayson Waller makes his way to the ring. The Dynamite from Down Under had a hell of a match in the World Cup with Bryan Danielson, a hell of a match with Edge last week, and now tonight he looks to win this this six-pack elimination match. But here comes the man who I think is the heavy favorite to win it, I'd probably say. I think most people probably agree. Here's the monster among men. It's Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman making his way down to the ring. The monster among men. Braun Strowman storms down to the ring. It is time for our first matchup of the night. Miz, Gargano, Strowman, Lashley, Waller, Owens. Oh! Strowman immediately taking down Lashley. Waller going after Miz. Double axe handle from Strowman. It is every man for themselves in a matchup like this as Gargano is taken down by Lashley. Strowman runs into Owens. Miz pulling himself up in the corner. As Owens covers Lashley as Braun Strowman knocks down the Miz. Waller taking down Gargano. Waller cover on Gargano. Strowman grabs onto the Miz and Braun Strowman. Oh, out of the ring goes the Miz. Big splash to Johnny Wrestling. Now he grabs Grayson Waller and Braun Strowman. No, Waller answers back. Now Kevin Owens has got Grayson Waller and Miz is coming over here to hide by the announce table. I don't think Miz is going to get involved again until someone makes him get involved. As Johnny Gargano rolls Braun Strowman through and kicks him down. As Kevin Owens is going for those steps. Miz tucking himself a little more behind the announce table. Oh, but he sees Kevin Owens is coming in for him. Grayson Waller with a kick to the Miz. Lashley's got Gargano. Now Bobby Lashley with Johnny Gargano. Sends him off the ropes, but Braun Strowman turns his attention to Johnny Gargano instead. Bobby Lashley's got Braun Strowman, takes him down. Kevin Owens wiping out the Miz. Lashley cover on Strowman for the one. No! Braun kicks out. Now Lashley. Oh! Strowman pounces on him. Johnny Gargano talking smack there. Miz tries to grab Gargano. But now Gargano's got Miz and Johnny Gargano with the Miz. Gargano. Sliced bread. Braun Strowman now grabs Johnny Gargano and pulls him in as Miz pulls himself out of the ring. Braun with a lifting cutter. Braun Strowman cover on Gargano. Braun trying to get the win here for the 1, 2. No, Johnny Gargano saves it. And Miz into a boot from Kevin Owens. And now Miz trying to get out of here. Finds Grayson Waller. Well, I thought we were going to see a minor reunion for A-list effect there, but Grayson Waller just wiping out the Miz. Now Braun Strowman with Johnny Gargano up on his shoulders. No. Gargano taking down the monster. Remember, Braun Strowman put Gargano out for a number of weeks. Fairly recently, as Miz ran in to try and do something, but he got caught by Grayson Waller. As Braun Strowman's got Kevin Owens. Running power slam. 1, 2. Kevin Owens stays in it. Now Braun going out of the ring. Braun Strowman. Clothesline to Lashley. Oh boy, the Strowman Express is inbound. Bobby Lashley caught him though. Neckbreaker. Miz is running around ringside now. Lashley throws Strowman into the announce table. Miz gets back into the ring now. Miz is all alone. Miz scoping out ringside as here comes Braun, and Miz is ducking out of the ring. Braun Strowman pounces on Kevin Owens, and Miz is trying to get out of here again. Miz hiding behind the announce table, grabbing a chair, trying to save himself here. What a boot from Braun Strowman to Bobby Lashley. Johnny Gargano sends Braun into the announce table. Now Gargano turning Strowman around. Johnny Gargano dropping Braun. And now Kevin Owens and Bobby Lashley. And as Miz has got that chair, and Miz, I don't know who he was swinging at, but he swings it at Braun. And Braun Strowman clobbers him. Grayson Waller locking Gargano in the Gargano escape on the floor. It doesn't matter if Johnny Gargano taps out right now either. But Gargano's pummeling Waller now, and Braun Strowman is hammering with a chair on The Miz. He's absolutely warped it over the body of The Miz. Kevin Owens with a DDT to Bobby Lashley. Braun Strowman has The Miz up in that triangle choke, elevated triangle choke. Miz is out. But the referee can't can't call for the submission outside the ring. Now Braun grabs onto Grayson Waller, and Braun Strowman with Grayson Waller throws the dynamite from down under back into the ring. Miz is staggering, and Bobby Lashley. Oh, wait a minute, Braun Strowman with Grayson Waller. There's the power slam to Waller. 1, 2. Waller's out. And now Johnny Gargano's been thrown into the ring. And Johnny Wrestling is going for the ride. Braun Strowman. No, Gargano slid out of it and got the knees of Strowman. And Johnny Gargano taking down Braun Strowman. Gargano kicks him in the back. Owens taking out Miz again. Johnny Gargano telling Braun Strowman to get back up. Johnny Gargano goes for him. Braun Strowman, knee into the ribs of Johnny Wrestling. Now Braun grabs onto Miz. Or no, Johnny Gargano slides out of it again. Johnny Gargano now. Gargano escape is in on Braun. Here's Braun Strowman about to tap out here. Johnny Gargano to slay the monster. Johnny Gargano's got him now. Oh, Miz, low blow to Lashley. Miz with a low blow to Bobby Lashley. Gargano, right back into Gargano, escape on Strowman. Braun Strowman in trouble here. Strowman. Whoa, Owens. Pop-up powerbomb to Miz, but the referee's not able to count it right now. 1, 2. Miz kicks out. Strowman with a boot to Owens, and Miz is getting the hell out of there. Owens now. Stunner to Gargano. Miz. Oh, into a chair shot from Lashley. 1, 2. Johnny Wrestling's out. Now Kevin Owens grabs onto Braun Strowman. Owens just grinding that elbow in the face of Braun Strowman now. And everyone has just been taking turns beating up The Miz tonight. And I have enjoyed every moment of it. Now Bobby Lashley back into the ring. Comes down to them one-on-one. I'll say the thing. Oh, and down goes Bobby. Braun Strowman telling Bobby Lashley, bring it. Miz thrown back into the ring. Hurt Lock. Hurt Lock is in. Lashley's got Strowman in the Hurt Lock. Bobby Lashley could force Braun Strowman to tap out. I don't know if we've ever seen something like that. Miz is down off the kendo stick shot from Owens. No! Oh, and a boot to Bobby Lashley. Owens, stunner to Lashley. Braun picks up Miz. 1, 2. Lashley stays in it, and Braun Strowman with the Miz. Right back out of the ring he goes. It's almost like everyone's deciding to save Miz for dessert. Braun now grabs onto Lashley, and Braun Strowman power slam to Lashley. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley's gone. Owens has got a hold of Miz and throws him back into the ring. Owens back into the ring now, and now Owens has got the arms of Braun. Kevin Owens. Whoa, no, wait a minute. Owens caught with a back body drop from Strowman. Strowman sends Miz crashing off the top as well. Owens now grabs onto Braun. Kevin Owens. Backstabber to Braun Strowman. And Miz. Hang on a minute. Owens covering Braun. 2. Braun Strowman kicks out. And now Miz. Caught by Kevin Owens. Owens sends him off the ropes. Kevin Owens knocks Miz into the ropes now. And Owens. Miz countering. Miz. Here we go. Miz going for those it kicks. Kicking down Kevin Owens, and Braun Strowman pulls Miz out of the ring. Braun Strowman now getting Kevin Owens back up to his feet, and Braun clobbers him. Braun Strowman looking to end the job here. Braun Scoops up KO for the power slam. 1, 2, no! And Miz thought twice before getting in the ring on that one. Braun has now got that kendo stick in hand. Takes a swing for the outside of the ring where Miz is. Oh! Jeez! Owens just ran full force into that one. Owens with a chop block on Strowman. And now Kevin Owens with Braun, countered by Strowman. On Strowman now. Grabs onto Kevin Owens, pulls him in, lifts him over his head. Now Braun Strowman with Owens, drops him. Braun getting him back up to his feet now, and Braun Strowman. Look at Miz. He is just watching as Braun Strowman chokeslammed to Kevin Owens. And Braun is laughing at Kevin Owens being down. Braun! Wait for a splash. Kevin Owens found the counter. Owens with a right hook. Pop up. Powerbomb! He's got Strowman. 1, 2. Owens eliminates Strowman. And now Owens. Whoa. Miz. Miz has Owens. No. Went for skull crushing finale. Owens with a right hook. And now Owens has got Miz in the corner. Kevin Owens turns Miz around. Kevin Owens with a chop. Owens. He's got Miz right where he wants him. Kicks him in the leg. Owens has got Miz down. But wait a minute. What the? The Omos. Omos is part of SmackDown. Remember, Omos used to be Miz's bodyguard. Over a year ago now, Omos has come in and is absolutely brutalizing Kevin Owens. And Omos with Owens takes him down with a choke bomb. 1, 2, 3. Omos just came out of nowhere. Miz's old bodyguard, who, as I mentioned, is supposed to be on a completely different show, just showed up and hit the choke bomb on Owens. The Miz is going to Unforgiven to challenge for the United States Championship. It's over. Miz has won the six-pack. The Miz is going to Unforgiven to face Bronson Reed for the United States Championship. It doesn't even feel right. Hey, yo! Next wave! I hear none of you are here tonight. None of your punk asses are in this building. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what right now. Any of you chumps want to pick a fight with main event Jey Uso? I got a bone to pick with you over what happened to Jim. Next week, I don't care if it's Dom. I don't care if it's Braun. I don't care if it's Charlie. One of you step in this ring with main event Jey Uso and catch an ass beating. It's just Muse. You better find out what happens when you step up to main event Jay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got an unofficial championship matchup coming up next. As here comes Liv Morgan to the ring. Liv Morgan making her way out to the ring last week. Herself and Alexa Bliss were unsuccessful in regaining the women's tag team championships. But it would be what happened after the match that caught most people's attention, and that was Tiffany Stratton of the Divas of Tomorrow revealing that she had brought back the Divas Championship, the damn butterfly belt, out of retirement and was crowning herself the Divas Champion. Liv Morgan looking to take that title from her tonight and send it back into the trash where she believes it belongs. As here comes the Divas champion to the ring. Tiffany Stratton, the leader of the Divas of Tomorrow, making her way down to the ring. So, Tiffany Stratton's made her way to the ring. Tiffany Stratton defends the Divas Championship tonight against Liv Morgan. And Tiffany Stratton bringing this belt back. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, honestly, it is disgusting to see that belt back after Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Paige, Emma, all of these women in the past of WWE worked so hard to break the glass ceiling of the Divas division. Even women that came in the Divas era, Beth Phoenix, Eve Torres, Caitlyn, AJ Lee. Women who worked so hard to shatter that materialistic, that objectifying title that was Divas and make the women's revolution happen. And Tiffany Stratton is trying to undo all of that by bringing back that championship. So Tiffany Stratton with that Divas title, looking to put it on the line tonight. Liv Morgan, like I said, looking to take it back from her and put it back in the trash where it belongs. Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton one-on-one. Here we go. Liv now fires away, pulls her in. Liv with a drop toe hold, taking her down. Now Liv Morgan has got a hold of her, getting her back up to her feet. Liv Morgan pulls her in and takes her down. Liv has got Tiffany down now, and Liv Morgan telling her to stay down. Tiffany Stratton runs in right into a kick from Liv. Liv gets sidestepped. Tiffany grabbed by Liv. Liv Morgan throws her into the corner. Liv Morgan, no! Tiffany Stratton out of the way now, and Stratton runs in. Hip toss from Liv Morgan, taking her down. Tiffany Stratton is currently undefeated in LS11 Universe. In her own words, she was not pinned at Night of Champions, therefore to her, that doesn't count as a loss. She's unpinned and unsubmitted. She's got that going for her. But she does have a loss to her name because of that matchup against Trish Stratus and Roxanne Perez. As now, Alexa Bliss knocking her back. Bliss getting knocked back now. Tiffany Stratton knocking her back. Grabs onto Bliss, or Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's tag partner, Alexa Bliss, one of the people Tiffany Stratton has defeated in the past. Don't know why I'm saying Bliss's name now, though. Tiffany pushes Liv Morgan away. Because I'm used to Alexa Bliss wrestling the singles matches more often in the Liv for Bliss tag team lately. As now Tiffany Stratton is firing away on Liv Morgan, knocking her back, and now Tiffany throwing Liv into the corner. Tiffany Stratton rolls through, big splash into the corner, taking her down. Now Tiffany coming off the ropes, and massive hip attack, taking her down. Grabs onto her now. Tiffany Stratton gets Liv back up to her feet. Chopping away on her now. Liv gets knocked back. Tiffany Stratton caught with chops now. Liv Morgan. Here we go. Liv into Hurricane Rana, taking her down. Liv Morgan getting her back up to her feet. Kicks her in the ribs. And now Liv comes off the ropes for Codebreaker, taking her down. Cover on Tiffany. Liv Morgan cover. Has her down for the one. For the two. No! Tiffany gets the shoulders up. Now Tiffany staggering up on the apron. Liv Morgan with a right hook. Knocking her back. Tiffany counters. Forearm strike from Stratton. And now Tiffany Stratton. Oh, a shoulder block to Liv Morgan. Springs in and flatliner. Similar to the Oblivion on that one from Tiffany. Tiffany Stratton now getting her back up to her feet. And Stratton grabs onto Liv, throwing her off the ropes. Tiffany Stratton. Power slam. Taking her down. And into a standing. Oh, went for a standing moonsault. Nobody home. Liv Morgan floats over, goes for it. Stratton counters. Stratton knocking her back. Tiffany Stratton now goes for a kick. Kicks her in the ribs. Runs in. Liv Morgan goes for it. There's a drop kick. And a leg drop from Stratton. Stratton now getting Alexa Bliss back up to her feet. Forearm strike connects now, and now Tiffany Stratton with Alexa Bliss off the ropes. Pulls her in, pops her up. Pop-up powerbomb attempt. No, Liv counters. Stratton catches Liv Morgan now, rolls her through. Covered by Stratton for the 1, 2. No, Liv Morgan staying alive. Liv coming in now. Goes for a clothesline. Stratton counters. Tiffany Stratton kicks her in the ribs. And drop kick connects to Liv Morgan. Tiffany Stratton now. Going up to the middle rope. Stratton looking for PME. Prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton beats her. Tiffany Stratton beats Liv Morgan tonight. The hell was that? Wait a minute. Well, there's Liv Morgan's tag partner, Alexa Bliss. Right behind her, but Bliss. Oh! Hits Liv in the back and Bliss! Sister Abigail! And Alexa Bliss has left her tag partner and just vanished. And Tiffany Stratton is just laughing about what we... Oh my god. Well, from one shocking moment to another, I talked about her 10 minutes ago. The Glamazon is here. Beth Phoenix is storming down towards Tiffany Stratton. And Stratton is getting out of there. Beth Phoenix taking a swing at her. Phoenix, one of the many legends who held that Divas title back when they were still called Divas. A woman that was ahead of her time. And she is causing Tiffany Stratton to back off. What did Uncle Eric mean to me? He meant everything. He pulled a kid like me out of obscurity. I had nowhere left to go. He helped me find who I really was. Channel who the Breaker, Braun Steiner, really was. If not for Uncle Eric, I don't think I would have gotten as far as I did. And then Dexter Lumis took him from us. I was there that night. I was there the night he was taken and we never heard from him again. I was there the night that psychopath took him out, carried him away, and killed him. But if they don't believe me, then I think my partner, my tag partner, my best friend, my brother, Dominic Mysterio, can tell you better than I ever could. I still don't believe that he's gone, you know? I was right there. Lumis could have killed me too. I've done hard times, man, but I've been in with some of the worst but Dexter Lumis is the worst of them all. I've never seen a psychopath like him. I've never seen a man so unhinged like Dexter Lumis. He deserves to be locked away, and the key needs to be thrown out, and he needs to be buried beneath the prison. There were some bad dudes in there when I was doing my hard time, when I was becoming ex-con Dom. But that night in Elimination Chamber, I'll never forget the look in his eyes. That's the look of a killer. I've seen that look before. I've been face to face with a killer before. And normally when I was in the Slammer and I was face to face with a killer, I could put him down no problem. But there's something about Dexter Lumis. He's scarier. He's deadlier. And if we don't lock him up for life, then he will kill again. That's not a prediction. I know he will. So if this judge, if this jury has any sense of morals, they'll lock him up for good. Hi, I'm the intellectual savior of the masses, once known as Damian Sandow, now known as Aaron Stevens. I have recently acquired my law degree by acing the bar with flying colors at the top of my class. And what you've seen tonight is my first set of professional clients as an attorney at law. It is no secret that Dexter Lumis is an unhinged maniac, a man who deserves nothing more than to be locked up for life and have the key thrown away. A man who, quite frankly, should spend the rest of his life in solitary confinement for what he's done. He's allegedly taken the life of a great man, a father, a husband, an uncle to these two young men. Next week, Drake Maverick claims he has undisputed evidence that Eric Bischoff was not killed by Dexter Lumis. But I'm here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you that Drake Maverick is an ignoramus, an unwashed mess. And I promise you, whatever footage he brings about next week will be false. It will have been tampered with. Because Dexter Lumis is a cold-blooded killer. And he will kill again, as Dominic has said. And with me on the case representing the plaintiffs, I promise you, Dexter Lumis will go away for life. No parole, no bail, locked away forever. Thank you, and you're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some tag team action. I don't even want to talk about how weird this trial of Dexter Lumis is becoming. It's almost done. Next week, we hear the defense's response to the claims. And then 2 weeks from today, we find out whether Dexter Lumis is guilty or innocent. But we've got some tag team action. It's a battle of institutions. It's time to bring this battle. It's been going on for a little over a month now to an end. As Chase U, Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and Thea Hale are making their way down to the ring. Here comes the Alpha Academy now. Chad Gable, Otis, and Maxine Dupree making her way down to the ring. Alpha Academy making their way down to the ring. Alpha Academy versus Chase U. It's about to go down, folks. Let's do this. It is Andre Chase and Chad Gable starting it off. Andre Chase, the current hardcore champion, having taken it from Otis last week and cost Alpha Academy a match while they were at it. Andre Chase runs in. Oh! He takes out the legs of Chad Gable. Chase is circling him. So you might notice, oh, it looks a little weird. The graphics look like they've gone down for some reason. What about all those new computer parts? So, who's ready for story time with ZRC, baby? As Andre Chase takes down Chad Gable. It's weird. Xander Ramsey Carver didn't roll off the tongue like Xander Carver did. So ZRC is what I'll just have to use for now. We'll figure it out. Anyways, Andre Chase and Chad Gable going, who's ready for story time with ZRC, baby? As Chad Gable with a takedown to Andre Chase. I mentioned how I bought about $700 worth of new computer parts recently. Those came in. My loving wife helped me put them into my computer because she's a lot better at this than I am. Put in the new processor, put in the new graphics card. Got done pretty quick. We were done probably in and out 10 minutes. Get the computer plugged back in, hit the power button, the light on the graphics card turns on, one of the fans starts. That's it. As Otis taking down Andre Chase. So it's like, well, this is awkward. So we're like, maybe it's just the graphics card. We put the old graphics card back in, push the button, nothing. Well, that's a problem. And this is on Sunday. So not yesterday, but a week ago yesterday now. And so I go to work at my office job, and I'm talking to my boss about it, who is a bit of a gamer himself, as Andre Chase, with a boot to Otis, staggers him. So he makes the tag to Big Duke Hudson now. Duke Hudson coming in. Goes for a clothesline. Otis caught him, sending him off the ropes now. Otis runs at him. Duke Hudson. Otis shoving him away, and Otis. Elbow strike from Duke, and Duke Hudson. Gets into him now. Otis firing away on him. Hudson counters, and Hudson grabs onto Otis. Sending Otis off the ropes. Duke Hudson sends him outside. And so I look it up. I fortunately got a picture of what kind of motherboard I've got. And I do some research on the Ryzen 5600X, I think is what I bought. Sounds right. Processor, and I look it up, and I find a website. It's like, here are the motherboards it's compatible with. See if yours is on there. I then Google the name of my motherboard, and I say, is this compatible with the graphics card I just bought? Because it had a Ryzen 2700 in it when I bought it. Yeah, it turns out that my motherboard was pretty cheap and could not support a higher graphics card than the 2700. So, we are now at $1,000 total on this computer upgrade. And the new motherboard was supposed to be delivered today, but I got an email from the United States Postal Service while I was on my lunch break today at work that told me, sorry we missed you. Apparently I was supposed to be here to sign for the package, which was never communicated to me. So that's why the graphics are still a little down right now. The new parts aren't in yet, because the most crucial part to upgrading this computer is at the post office now, waiting for me to come pick it up. But at this point, it's 8 o'clock at night, and the post office is closed. As Otis now grabs onto Duke Hudson and slams him down. I'll get back into commentating now. I know you all prefer it when I do that as opposed to talk about my life. If you want me to talk about my life, I'm going to try and get back into streaming soon. As now, Duke Hudson has got a hold of Otis, and Duke picks up Otis. Look, there's Duke Hudson. Has him up for a razor's edge, but Otis counters with a right hook, and now Otis with Duke. Throws him in the corner. Otis has got Duke right where he wants him. And Otis picks up Duke. Body slams him. And Otis. Hang on a minute. Otis is going up to the middle rope. Otis with the Vader Bomb. It was like it was in slow motion there. 1, 2. Oh, Andre Chase with a save. Andre Chase trying to boot Duke Hudson, or trying to boot Otis now, and Otis has got Chase, taking him out of the ring. Duke back into the ring now, and Duke. Elbow striking away at Otis. And Duke Hudson's firing away on him. The referee is down. And Duke with a clothesline taking down the big man. Duke with a knee into the head of Otis. He's got Otis down. Duke Hudson cover for the 1. For the 2. No, Otis kicks out. The referee slow to recover there due to the nasty bump she just took. Now here comes Otis. Runs into Duke. Into a cover now. Otis covers Duke for the 1. No, it's saved by Andre. Andre Chase. Oh, hang on a minute. Side effect. Down goes Gable. Otis is down. Covered by Duke. 1, 2, 3. Chase, you just won. Chase, you just cheated their way to a win over the Alpha Academy. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson with the win. A big win there for Chase U. We got more action coming up, folks. You're on Raw. Hey, Braun.
What?
See what happened out there?
What are you talking about, Miz?
Yeah. I get it. You and I were already eliminated, but dude cheated. Thought Omos broke up with him a year ago.
Yeah, me too.
So what I'm thinking, Braun, is if that scumbag from Cleveland has got a giant, how about this nice guy from Cleveland and this giant team up?
You know what? Sure. Next week, the Monster and Johnny wrestling. But after you and I handle that, the only thing on my radar is Bronson Reed. He's got what I want. How about that?
I'll stay out of your way, bud. We win next week, I'll let you get the next shot at Bronson. Only if I get a shot at you.
You want to really get these hands?
We got some more action up next, folks, as we've got a big matchup made for next week just now. But it is time for some singles action here in the Raw Women's Division. As here comes a woman who is just waiting very impatiently to get her shot at the Women's World Champion Trish Stratus. Here comes Mommy. The leader of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, making her way down to the ring. Rhea Ripley leading the charge, Finn Balor and Damian Priest to either side of her. Judgment Day making their way down to the ring. Of course, a former WWE champion in Finn Balor. A former women's champion in Rhea Ripley. Have mercy. Rhea Ripley making her way down to the ring. Priest, Balor, and Ripley make their way down to the ring. They've, of course, been recently dealing with problems from a former Judgment Day member in Dijak, who it would seem they handled business with last week on Raw when Balor knocked him off, and then at WWE Live last week, Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley would team up and finish the job against Dijak, and I believe it was Tamina that he teamed with. I don't remember, and I recorded it like yesterday. So Judgment Day's made their way to the ring, and Rhea Ripley tonight looks to get some revenge on a woman that actually beat her a few weeks ago with the help of the WWE Women's World Champion Trish Stratus, of course. As here comes Chelsea Green to the ring. Excuse me. I want to turn down your speakers. I'm going to try something here. I mean, here comes Chelsea Green. Nope, can't do it. Voice can't go that high. Chelsea Green making her way to the ring. So Rhea and Chelsea starting us off without any further ado. Here we go. Rhea coming out of the gate, goes for a clothesline. Chelsea into a sleeper. And Rhea immediately... What the hell? Damian, what are you doing? Damian Priest got in the ring for a moment there. That was interesting. As Rhea with a leg drop, taking her down. Finn and Priest talking outside the ring right now. As Rhea grabs onto Chelsea, and Rhea Ripley throws Chelsea Green off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker takes her down. Rhea with a headbutt now, taking her down, and Rhea Ripley getting her back up to her feet, firing away on her now. As now, Chelsea sends Rhea out of the ring. Chelsea grabs onto her now, but Rhea turns her around and knocks her into the announce table. Getting her back up to her feet now, and Rhea Ripley grabs onto Chelsea, who kicks her in the ribs now, and Chelsea Green getting knocked back by Rhea Ripley, and Rhea grabs her. Rhea Ripley throws her back into the ring at the count of 4. Ripley grabs onto Chelsea, getting her back to her feet. Rhea Ripley, oh, another headbutt right in the ribs. Leg drop as well. Rhea Ripley's got her down, and Rhea grabs onto Chelsea. Prism lock. Prism lock in on Green. Is Chelsea Green about to tap out? Rhea Ripley is wrenching that Prism lock in as tight as she can. No! Chelsea rolls it through, and Rhea is sent right into the face of Sonya Deville. Chelsea pounces on her from behind. And Chelsea taking down Rhea. Chelsea Green now knocked back with an elbow strike, and Rhea! Big boot connects, cover by Rhea on Chelsea. Ref, she's got her down. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. It is just as easy as that. Rhea Ripley getting some firm revenge there. Puts down Chelsea in a matter of minutes. Judgment Day stands tall. Oh, and hang on a minute. There's the champion, Trish Stratus. Whoa, hang on, Trish. Looked like she was getting ready to head out to the ring to jump. Rhea Ripley and Cora Jade has just stood in her path and essentially said, I dare you to try and get past me, as Trish walks off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a few feet away, we're actually going to be interviewing this man, Gunther, der Ringen. Welcome back to Raw. It's been a little while since anyone's seen you. You want to explain where you've been? Yes, der Ringen has been very busy. I've been focusing my energy, my efforts on the World Cup. For those that do not know, I have entered representing my home country of Austria in the World Cup. But I am craving competition on Raw that is on my level. On your level? I think I'm a no guy. Been a little while, hadn't it, Gunther? Been almost a lifetime, Mr. Dunn. Next week, you and me, what do you say? Challenge accepted. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a huge match made for next week on Raw. Next week, Pete Dunne and Gunther. As now it is time for our main event of the night. Here comes Baron Corbin to the ring. Baron Corbin making his way down to the ring. Baron Corbin making his way down to the ring, part of the Harbingers of Doom, alongside Karrion Kross. But tonight, Corbin gets a chance to go one-on-one with the WWE Champion. Corbin making his way down to the ring, ready for action. So Corbin makes his way down to the ring, ready for action. Time to bring out the champ, though. Here comes the megastar. A man who main events Unforgiven in just a couple of weeks' time. It is LA Knight. LA Knight making his way down to the ring, ready for action tonight. So, LA Knight makes his way down to the ring. Of course, if you're not already aware, this upcoming, in just a couple of weeks' time, he'll be taking on, Edge, the Rated R Superstar, for the WWE title in the main event of Unforgiven. As LA Knight makes his way to the ring, the WWE Champion, ready for action. It's Corbin, it's LA Knight, one-on-one. Any further ado, here we go. LA Knight runs in, Corbin catches him with a jab. Corbin kicked in the ribs now. LA Knight gets caught now. He's got him. Corbin taking him towards the ropes. LA Knight countering back. Knight knocks him back with elbow strikes, knocking back Baron Corbin. Knight runs in. Big boot, taking him down. Now LA Knight hits him with another one, taking down Corbin. Knight now going after him, going for jabs here on Corbin. Baron Corbin with a jab into an elbow strike, knocking him back. Now Corbin's got LA Knight taking him towards the ropes. LA Knight put to the ropes by Corbin. Corbin with a right hook now, and Corbin grabs LA Knight, sending him off the ropes. Baron Corbin went for an elbow. LA Knight caught the ropes, runs into Corbin again. Knight using the ropes to catch himself. Sidestep. Corbin's got him. Baron Corbin gets him by the throat. Corbin knocked back with an elbow. LA Knight with a clothesline, taking him down. And Knight with a knee across the face. And an elbow drop. LA Knight taking him down, gets a hold of him, getting him back up to his feet. And LA Knight chopping away on him, kicks him, no. Corbin turns around, forearm strike from Baron Corbin. Now Corbin's got LA Knight up on his shoulders, torture rack position, drops him with a rack attack. And now he's got him down, countered. LA Knight turns it over, firing away punches to the head of Baron Corbin. Corbin goes down, and now here comes Corbin. He's got Knight by the throat again. LA Knight with a counter. Knight turns him around, and LA Knight, now he's got Corbin up on his shoulders. Oh, he drops Corbin. And now LA Knight grabs onto the big bad wolf, gets him back to his feet, kicks him in the ribs. Blunt force trauma. 1, 2. That's all she wrote. That is the first time Baron Corbin's been pinned all season. Just like that, LA Knight with the big win. Well, look out, Knight! Spear! Edge with a spear to the WWE Champion. Edge just came out of nowhere, and Edge sends the message for Unforgiven. Edge just speared the hell out of LA Knight to stand tall. That's going to do it tonight, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.